Rugby star Israel Folau claims he's been vindicated after reaching a settlement with Rugby Australia following his sacking over the controversial social media posts. The governing body and Folau both issued statements of apology, but there's no indication he'll be allowed to return to the sport.
It's taken 7 months, but Israel Folau feels it's all worth it.
With today's acknowledgement and apology by Rugby Australia, we have been vindicated and can now move on with our lives to focus on our faith and our family.
Rugby Australia settling with Folau and apologising for the way the case was handled. In a statement, Rugby Australia said it was not their intention and acknowledges and apologises for any hurt or harm caused to the Folaus. But the apology didn't come from just one side of the fence. Folau too came to the party.
I think Israel Folau comes out looking better than Rugby Australia because he's got the apology that he wanted. So in that statement, Rugby Australia has apologised to Israel Folau and his family for any hurt caused. It should be noted that Folau himself has also issued an apology to anybody that was offended or hurt by his social media posts. So that would obviously be the gay community.
While uncertainty surrounds Folau's next move, Australian rugby can now look ahead. The game can now move forward under a new director and new coach.
It had to finish, and it has. And what it does, mate, is it allows clean air. It's so nice. As a rugby fan, that's all anyone wanted to talk to you about. Not what been happening on the field, always about Israel Folau. There's been no answers, but now there's finality, mate. It's so good.
While one former Wallaby says the issue could have been put to bed a long time ago.
He's been so poorly advised. Why didn't he do this 8 months ago? Like, he should have just... Like, he's actually got to this point where he should have been doing this 8 months ago. And that's the disappointing part, because we...
That's the crux of the whole matter, isn't it?
Look, really? I don't agree with what he's done, but at the end of the day, he was a magnificent rugby player or a magnificent sports person.
This chapter may have closed, but the Folaus will still keep fighting.
We started this journey on behalf of all people of faith to protect their rights of freedom of speech and religion. We now look forward to the federal government enacting the legislation necessary to further protect and strengthen these rights for all Australians.
Mark Summers, Sky News.